go forward. It's not important where you came from. All of us, trust me, everybody came from a humble beginning at the very start. But where you want to go is the most important thing that you will ever want to concentrate on. Will there be a lot of what? What do you call these? Things that hinder you from doing something. Challenges. Will there be challenges? Plenty. I have challenges today, and I had a big company, and I have challenges today. I have challenges with time, and yes, you guessed it, I have challenges with money. A lot of challenges, all right? So these are not going away. But when you can be able to sit around and enjoy the higher parts in life, you will be in a better place than when you decide to be a houseboy. So the choice is yours. And I say the choice is yours because your future is in your hands. You have already seen there are guys out there who never made it to Mandani, they never made it to any secondary school. And you think they are cozy and they look cool. They are not cool because they're going to be that for the rest of their lives. Please choose between being a houseboy or a house girl or being somebody in your life. Thank you so much.
What is the name? Kulilo? Shiba. Are you still hungry? Jaya nini? I actually saw it and I felt it was very important to actually go through that because when you look at that particular book, it's a gentleman who is continuing, right? And his stomach is ready to, right? But we know that when we continue to eat, our stomachs continue to expand. You know, the stomach will never refuse food, right? But if you stop eating, it will tell you that's enough. And that's like your mind, right? If you continue to actually look for something to make it always absorb. They say that we use only 1% of our brain.
Yes.
A very small percentage, I think it's only like 5% or something like that of our brain power. And so there's still 95% to do. And I think the story that you're hearing here is that it's not enough to be able to say that I've done so much. That's the end of it. We are always learning. Even today, I'm still learning. Right? And as I've been told, it's about how you set yourself up for life. You choose to say that I'm going to set myself here up. How many of us don't want to go to university? Who doesn't want to go to university? You don't want to go to university. When you saw my hand up and you raised your hand. Right? How many of us want to go to university? How many of us are going to go to university? Is that one of the things that you have written down? You have. Okay? So, if I was to ask you, which university would you want to go? Please write it down. Right? Let's not make it abstract, let's make it which is the university that you want to go to and which degree subject you want to study. Right? Let's write it down.
As you write that one down, there are some tips that good study tips that I've brought for you. I leave them with the teacher. She's teach them in the various classes. Because what I realized growing up and studying and everything, for me I had to realize the hard way what kind of a learner I am. Because I would sit in class and I'm like, after the teacher leaves, I've not gotten anything. But when I go down to read my notes, I read the first time I still haven't gotten anything. But when I read and I start jotting down some notes and everything, that is when it actually sticks in my head. So I came to learn I should not only listen, but also take time to read for myself and everything. So I've done out some printouts. There'll be stuff in the classes. There's so much that goes into you studying and actually what you are reading gets into your head for you to understand, not specifically to actually pass the exam, but for the knowledge to actually stay in your head. It's more, it's even like how you are dressed. It's really hot here, but you realize when you sit down to read and you are sweating, you start falling asleep. Why? Maybe because you've eaten a lot of food before you go to study. study. Maybe because you're not comfortable, you are too comfortable. That's why you're getting sleepy. Yeah? So I'm sure this will go a long way to helping you, because ultimately we want to perform, we want to succeed, and we want to go to the university. That's right for us, those universities. So when you see them in class, it's step 1 until I think step 13. If there's a step you do not understand what it means, please just talk to the teachers, ask them to explain to you what it means, because step 1, make sure you're comfortable, make sure there's good lighting, make sure you study the subjects that are easier to you or the ones that are hardest to you. A lot of steps, you'll see them in your classes. If there's one thing you do not understand, please ask the teachers, because a lot has been said and will keep on coming to say a lot, but until you as a student take initiative to actually want to do something about your performance, actually want to do something about your skills, your attitude, nothing will change. So my advice, as you write and as you listen to you about your dreams, about the university, it's possible. It doesn't matter your background or anything. I'll share my story with you one day. For all of us to stand here, we didn't all have it easy. But there's something about a situation that made us want to say enough is enough. I want to actually change my life. And if education or me actually getting some skills in life is the way I do it, then that is what I'm going to do. So you want to hear some of your dreams, the university, what you want to do?
My dream, I would like to become a doctor in university. I would like to go to Egerton University in Nakuru. Thank you.
All right, so Emmanuel, let me ask a question. Are you aware of what score you need to get to be able to get to Egerton University to study medicine?
I know.
What score is it?
B plus and above.
B plus and above.
Yes.
Okay. So that's the target.
Yes.
B plus and above.
Yes.
Right? So we're going to hold Emmanuel in that account. Right? So Emmanuel, this is from me to you now. Right? Which class are you in now? From 4. So you have exactly how many months before you have to sit your exam? 6 months, right? I'm going to actually ask this question. I want to be able to get his performance scores, right, from each term, to be able to motivate him to be able to get to that final score of a B plus, right? So Emmanuel, between me and you, we are actually working towards a B plus and above, right? So I'm going to hold you to account. I'll be your accountability partner. So what does that mean? Every term, I'll be visiting to come and find out exactly what your score is. Okay? So that's my gift to you. Okay? Yes. Right. And any challenges that you face, I will be with you. Right? So now you can see what happens when you actually stand up and speak. Can you see what happens? Yes. You get somebody who wants to actually work with you. Yeah. Right? That's about communication. These are some of the skills that we need to build. He has taken a chance and he has stood up today. And as a result of that, something good is coming his way. Right? So this is one thing that you have to encourage yourselves to do. Always remember, an opportunity to speak is an opportunity for you to move forward in life. Okay? So never sit back and wait. When opportunity presents itself, always take that opportunity to move yourself forward. Okay? So Emmanuel, yes, that's my challenge to you. Today is the 17th of February 2018. Yes. You met a gentleman called Kudakwashe. Kudakwashe means God's will in Shona. Right? So my will for you is that you will get a B plus and above. And in 2019, you will score enough to be able to study medicine at Egerton University. Okay? And that's what we're going to be working towards. Okay? Thank you very much. So,
and I want to learn. I want to be a nurse.
Okay. Good. So, Masita Mulero University, and you want to study nursing?
Yes.
Okay. So, in order for you to study nursing, what do you need to score? Do you know? Okay. So, your homework now is to find out what are the scores that you need to be able to get to Masita Mulero. Yeah. That will be the challenge that you have to face. Which class are you in right now?
Yeah. Form 4.
Form 4 as well. Okay, so you don't have a lot of time. You need to be able to... Have they already applied? Or these days they don't apply? You don't apply to university?
Apply when you are
with the results?
Yes, before they get their results,
yes,
they have applied.
Okay. So have you...
After that, they can
revisit it. Okay. So the challenge that you have now is to find out what score do I need to gain in order for me to be able to go to Masinde Mulero and study nursing. Okay?
Yes.
Right? So that's very important for you. So that's your goal. Right? I'm going to ask one of my sisters to be your accountability partner. Mapenzi. Can I ask Mapenzi to be Mapenzi's accountability partner? Yes. Okay. There's going to be one more chance. There you go.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity. But I would like to share something for what you have talked about performance. You have said there are 3 tips if you want to perform. You have said is knowledge, and then there is skills and attitude. But according to what I have understood is that you should, if you take that the 3 tips according to the alphabetical order, it means to ask. And then to ask, I would ask those who have said because they want to study engineering that okay. And my zeal and my delay is to get a B plus and above. So I would like to ask the one who has said that he is an engineer. I want to know what he used to do and what he scored. And then the problem I face, because there are some challenges, maybe they require maths and they require something else, and then
So we have 2 engineers.
Shella said it.
Shella.
Yes.
Shella. So we have
You want to do engineering
Yes.
in the UK?
Yeah.
in the UK.
Yes.
So the engineer from the UK is actually here.
Yes.
Right. So what does it take to become an engineer? To study engineering? As in the subjects you require?
So you want to know the subjects, or you want to know the process?
The grade and even
The grade.
qualification for one to work as an engineer.
Okay. The subjects that I took was physics, chemistry, and math. However, I didn't do the Kenyan system. So I really can't answer from a Kenya perspective what score you need to go. Very difficult question to answer. Because unfortunately, I'm one of those privileged people. My dad paid for me to go. So I didn't need to get a scholarship. So I just needed to get the grade to enter the university. And with the system, the English system, is there's a website where they give you, for each university, what grade they take and what level they take. Because if you don't make it to enter first year, you can do a foundation year. That means it's 1 extra year. And if now you are in a position where you need a scholarship, then I am not the right person to talk to.
Okay, maybe let me add for you so that you can help Anna with the criteria for selection in terms of UK universities. So you've got an application that you submit to an institution that is very similar to our higher education board, where they allow you to pick different universities. Depending on the score that you'll get selected to that university. If the university does not recognize the Kenyan system, there's a bridging program, or if you haven't got enough marks, they do the foundation program.
No, they recognize.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Now, so these days apparently they recognize it. So you actually can get yourself into that university, but you have to make an application, right? So it's called the UCAS application. Again, if that is what you so wish to do, we can help you do that as well. Because I did the same program. I went through the same process, so I know what it's like. It's possible. In terms of scholarships, there are scholarships that exist, and this is not just for you, but for everyone else, right? If you have an ambition to travel also out of the country, there are opportunities for scholarships, but you have to score good marks, right? So it's not that you just wake up in the morning and say, I've got a C plus, and I will get a scholarship, right? So you need an A or a B plus at least, right? So those opportunities are there. Even locally, a lot of the banks also have foundations that offer scholarships. I know Equity Bank has the Wings to Fly program, KCB, Cooperative, all of them. All of them have scholarships to travel out of the country, right? So,
Embassies also offer scholarships, all of them.
exactly.
Embassies in the country.
All embassies offer. I know the Japanese embassy offers one, the Chinese embassy offers one. China especially has one for engineering. So does Turkey. Because my cousin actually studied engineering recently, and he was on full scholarship from the first year to his fourth year and his master's. And he's now working for a Chinese company that does, I think it's energy, right? So again, sorry, yeah. So again, these opportunities are there.
Yeah, but you must do well in physics, chemistry, and math.
Yeah.
You must excel in those, and overall, you must have a good score.
And generally, the scholarships not only for engineering, but for any other subject that you want to do. But the thing is, you have to get a B+ and above.
Yeah.
So it's your grade that will cut you out. But otherwise, if you get B+ and above, you're sponsored every single thing. You won't pay even a shilling. So you study, and everything will open up.
The young lady, Mapenza, you said you wanted to do nursing. Do you know that nursing is one of the most sought out of careers right now? Thank you. You can actually fly to the United Kingdom and you'll become one of the most highly paid workers in nursing. Yeah? So, young ladies and gentlemen, yeah. The opportunity, the world is your oyster. All you have to do is seek that information. Okay?
The doctor there.
Yes.
Right. For those that will want to study medicine in Kenya, let me talk about the Kenyan concept. To be a medical practitioner or medical doctor, you need maths, chemistry, and biology, or physics, chemistry, and biology. These are prerequisite subjects that you need to get in order for you to access the line of medicine. Now again, you need to have very good scores in maths, chemistry, biology, or physics, chemistry, and biology. All these subjects you need to score quite highly, not less than a B+ for you to be considered. Now we have different universities in this country that offer medicine, accredited schools that offer medicine. Nairobi University, Yata University, Maseno University, and one of the universities, my university. These are the schools that offer that now. At Pwani University, where I will soon be heading a whole department in Pwani University. The department I will be heading for alternative healthcare, we will require not less than a B for you to access those scientific courses in that particular department. We will require you to do the same courses, maths, chemistry, biology, or physics, chemistry, and biology, or chemistry, biology, and geography. Those are the subjects that we will be looking for you to be able to access the department I will be in. Nisao.
Anyone else want to tell us? One last one. Anyone else want to share? Not heard from anyone at the corner at the back there. All the ladies there are quiet.
Can we get a lady to tell us?
Gunpoint diplomacy is about to happen, and I can see you're looking at me now, my dear. Please stand and tell us. So I can be very clear on who I'm talking about. Please tell us. She's here. Yes, you. Please stand and tell us what your dreams are. And which university and what course you want to take us to.
In my life, I want to be a broadcaster.
You want to be a broadcaster?
I want to be a broadcaster.
You want to be a broadcaster? Well, the camera is right there in front of you now. So there is the opportunity to practice. So tell us, in order for you to become a broadcaster, what are the things that you think you need to be able to find out? And face the camera, speak into the camera.
This is your opportunity. Do it with confidence.
In order to be a broadcaster, you need to work hard.
You need to work hard.
Yeah.
Okay? What specifically are you going to work hard?
Swahili, English, maths, geography, but I'm not taking geography.
I'm going to tell you a story, yeah? Right? And he was explaining where somewhere is. And he was explaining, imagine somebody, you're broadcasting a show and you're talking about Nairobi, and the picture that's in the background that you're really emphasizing on is for Mombasa. That's where geography helps, right? So it's about knowing where you're from also. So let me ask you a simple question. When you say that you want to become a broadcaster, is this really what you want to do in life? Is that what you're interested in? Is that your passion? What is your main passion? What is the one thing that if you're waking up in the morning, you would do without even thinking about? Sorry? What is the one thing that you love to do? I can ask your friends because they know you better, right? So if your friend, the lady sitting next to you, was to answer that question, what would she say about you? What does she enjoy doing? She loves singing. The opportunity is slipping away. What does she love doing? Yes.
She likes talking in class.
Right? Okay. University offers broadcasting as a career? A subject rather?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay, so it's for you to find out. Right? One good university that's already offering journalism courses, I think, is Daystar.
Multimedia.
Daystar Multimedia. Yes.
University of Nairobi, KMC. Kenya Institute of Mass Communication. Yeah. KMC.
Okay. Do we know what the entry requirement is?
Just a C.
C plus and above.
Yeah.
Harvard list of C++, Math, Geography, added advantage.
So all of them have to be above C plus, right? Okay. So you now have a target, right? Please tell me your name. I can get your name.
I'm Joyce.
Joyce. So Joyce, you now have your target, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you need to be able to do? Because another thing that I'm noticing is also an element of confidence, right? Right? When we stand in front of the camera, we can't be like this. Yeah. Right? So we have to be able to look at people with confidence and feel confidence in yourself. Okay? Joyce, I know it's the first time we're meeting, but next time we meet, I hope we are talking like we're best friends. Yeah? I want to see the broadcaster coming out of you. Okay?
Okay.
Good, excellent, thank you. Let's give a hand to all those. Okay, so, in the spirit of what you were told in terms of the performance pyramid, are there any questions that you would like to ask us? I'll just give about 5 minutes because I know we kept you here for much longer than you should have. But does anyone have a burning question that they would like to ask any of the people who are here today? Any question that you feel that you need to ask before we leave? Anyone? About anything? Apart from the right? I don't know much about that. Anyone?
question
The question
about study. We have different list of knowledge. I mean, in terms of study, you have those who, when they're reading books, they understand very quickly. You have those that take time to understand a particular place in book. So, what points can you contribute to yours people who have that?
Okay, so the question you're asking is that not everyone is the same. Some people are actually quick at grasping knowledge, and there are some who take a little bit longer, right? Now, one thing I have to also mention to you is this. In this life, the only person you're competing with is yourself, right? So don't feel pressured because somebody else has done it, right? You have got your journey, they have got their journey. They are specific that can be used to help you grasp things. Maybe one of the reasons why some people are slow learners is because they have not fully conceptualized what it is that they are learning. Do you understand what I mean by the word conceptualize? Right? Very simple. Why am I learning why I'm learning this? Why am I learning it? Right? Why is it that I need to learn this? What's in it for me? Right? Why do I need to learn maths? Why do I need to learn algebra in maths? Right? The reason I need to learn algebra in maths is because if I want to do finance, algebra is one of the main applications in understanding how to connect the dots. Right? You'll be doing a lot of equations, right, to get an answer to a problem. Right? So what is maths about? Maths is really about problem solving. If you think about maths that way, you look at every maths challenge that you're given as a problem to solve, as opposed to just doing one. Right? And those problems that you're solving actually come back to you in life. Right? So, if you feel that it is a bit of a struggle for you to understand something, and you take a little bit longer to understand, it means that you just have to apply yourself a little bit more. Right? It means that you have to spend less time on things that are not relevant and more time on the things that you need to learn. Right? Because it takes you a little bit longer to get there. Right? It's again about your study time. I was never good at study time. Unfortunately, that's one of the things that I was not good at. But now I regret that simply because I realized of so much time I wasted, I could have applied myself in a different way. Because like you, I'm one of those people who is a slow mover. You understand what I mean by that? Unajua ile huwa polepole. Right? There are some of you who will move very slowly in life. But the moment you open up, you open up. Right? So, the point to it is very simple. Everyone has their own approach to doing it. Don't measure yourself against somebody else. Get to understand yourself well. Your self-awareness. If you know that if it takes you longer to learn something, it means you have to spend more time learning it. Right? You can't measure yourself against that person who takes a very short time, because for him, he'll wake up in the morning at 6 and by 7 o'clock he's understood. He's done his homework and he's gone. For you, if it takes 3 hours, it means that you have to wake up at, if he's waking up at 6 o'clock and the class begins at 8, by 7 o'clock you need to have done with your subject study, it means you have to wake up 2 hours early. Yeah? That's what it means. Right? But don't measure yourself against somebody else. Measure you based on your own performance. Right? Understand yourself. Right? Get confident in yourself. That's what's important. Okay? I don't know whether there's anyone who wants to add something. Sorry, go on.
Okay. To add to that, first know the kind of learner that you are. Like for me, I'm a slow learner. I'm intelligent, yes, but I'm a very slow learner. So when the teacher would teach, I would have to go back to my books, and I would do well in the exam. But I was not one of those every time in class my hand would go up. But when they got to see my result, they were like, who is this Millicent Zombo? Sometimes they'll come to class, they'll want me to answer questions. So I don't know, because I don't get so well when I'm in class. So I took it upon myself, yes, Millicent, I'm very smart, but what does it take for me to actually get the things? It takes me reading actually in advance. So I'll sit in advance because they say I'm sure after they finish the class, and next week we'll learn about so and so, we'll learn about such and such a topic. I'll take time, read about that topic, just in case I'm picked on to answer the question, because the teacher would teach